It was so windy again last night that I literally thought the motorhome was going to tip over. I was a big scaredy cat. I woke up in the middle of the night and I just couldn't sleep because the whole motorhome was rocking. I laid there for a while and I was like, dude, are we? So I had to check the weather to make sure that we weren't in like tornado territory with the crazy weather that's going on. No, it was just windy. And then I laid there for a little bit more and I'm like, dude, I can't go back to sleep. So what I had to do, because we were like this. So in the middle of the night, I pulled the motorhome up and I parked it this way to make it as best I could figure in line with the wind, which was still off a little bit. But it definitely made it a lot more steady. But the wind was just broadside in the motorhome, shaking it the entire night. It felt like we were in a tornado. But anyways, good morning and happy Friday, sleepyheads. It's the 8th day. Everyone sleep okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Bailey said you were having trouble falling asleep, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then Dad, like I said a minute ago, I had trouble sleeping because I woke up in the middle of the night and the boat was a-rocking. But, okay. We're going to finish up breakfast and then head up to Carlsbad Caverns and see if we can make something happen today. All right. Anything you got to say? No? Okay. See you up at the top. This thing has one job to do, and it can't even do it. So the rangers tell us that the elevator is fixed now, and instead of hiking in, why are we taking the elevator, bud?
Because it saves us like an hour of hiking from like the entrance all the way into the cave.
Yeah.
And since we're kind of running like out of time, we're just gonna use the elevator, and it takes us like right down to the good part of the cave.
Yeah. So we're gonna miss. We'll go still check a little bit of it out, but we're gonna save an hour.
Yeah.
To an hour and a half, depending on how slow Dad is, they said. Yeah. But all right, so now we're just waiting. We're here first in line. Nothing else to do, so we got in line.
Probably at 1 a.m. Yeah, but that's either like jail or living.
It's definitely cavernous, wouldn't you say, Bailey?
Yes.
Yeah, that thing is huge.
It's so close. Just a few thousand more years.
It's almost touching. So close. Almost.
Is that touching?
Bailey, we found one closer. It's not touching yet, guys, but if we stay here for another 1,000 years, we'll see it touch. Oh, we're so close.
Yeah.
So as big and cavernous as this room is, it's massive. We're not even at the big room yet. We still gotta go a third of a mile.
To me, this is a big
I wonder if
Bud, what do you think so far?
I think it's big.
Very big, huh? Coop, what do you think?
big.
Anything cool we've seen?
Yeah. There was like a little like house made out of rock
Yeah.
that you could crawl into.
I can't even see, you can't see on the camera, but that goes down at least 100 feet. and then it goes out of view. I wish we had better lighting in here, but that goes down, they say 90 feet from where we're standing. And then it looks about at least 100 feet above us. Jameson, what is this stuff called?
Cave bacon.
Cave bacon. So it's hard to see, but that line in the middle of the screen is a rope. It disappears there. But in 1984, they said people used with permission, some rock climbers used a helium balloon to float a grappling hook rope up there to catch it on something, and they climbed up and they found a couple rooms that had never been explored before in 1984, and they did it again somewhere else in 2014, they said.
Yeah, it's 2 higher rooms.
Okay, Miss Bailey, we're live in the caverns. Tell us a story.
So there's shelf things. When the water rose.
I know it's hard to tell, but there's water in there.
Yeah.
But it's low.
When the water rose, like in winter or spring, when it like melts all away, it would build up these shelves, but then it would recede, and then it shows the shelves.
Yeah. So when the water got to the top, the sediment would make this shoreline grow out further, and then, like she said, it receded, and then it's like, well, how'd these shelves get here? But the sign says what we just said. Going back up. So what do you think of the cave, Scoop?
Good.
A lot of neat
There's a
stuff.
bunch of, the cave is huge.
Massive, wasn't it? Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah. Okay. What do you two?
Pretty cool. A lot of
Pretty
tall
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we're in the right. We're in the cave entrance, and I was telling the kids all of this is bat guano. All these little poop drops.
Why can't they just call it poop?
Because guano sounds more better. I said, don't touch the rocks, kids. There's no bats here yet. We're going to go see if we can find some.
Makes everything darker.
So that's the entrance where we just were, and we zigzagged all the way down. To here. Okay, here's a model of the cave. This is the visitor center where we are currently at. This column is the elevator shaft that goes down 750 feet. And that's where we started this morning. And then walked all in here. All over here. All over here. We walked all this morning. And then it drops down. This is just like, you see this, you can't go down there. And then just now what we did, because I wanted to see the big entrance, so when we took the elevator back up, and then we walked over here, and this is that big cave entrance. We did the zigzag down, all the way down, and then we walked to probably right about here on the scale of things. So That's what we just did. We're all done. Okay. This is the visitor center. We're parked over there. It's super windy. I don't even know if you guys can hear this, but this is a nice view of the on the border of New Mexico.
Whoa! Jesus, Jameson, what are you doing?
They're being exaggerative, but it is pretty windy. Okay, so Jameson's co-pilot navigator today. They're doing their forms. They have little field trip forms for school to fill out and draw pictures of what they saw. So he's doing that. We just got some more postcard stamps, and now we're on the road. Just left the Caverns maybe a half hour ago, but we stopped for a bit. So now we're on the road, starting our long journey through Texas. It's about noon here. Central time. We're still cruising here in southern New Mexico, stuck behind this fat turd going 40. It's definitely oil territory. I haven't seen any of those things that go up and down, but there's a bunch of these little mini refineries everywhere. Like they're all over the place. And there's been hundreds of trucks. Oh, there's one of those up and down deals. But yeah, there's refineries all over. And trucks all over. Just slowly making our way to Texas. Must be drilling. Cooksey plant. I sure hope that I'm not stuck behind this truck in this construction zone for the next 57 miles. Please, God, please don't make it that long. We just got into Texas. The road work ended. Texas don't care. New Mexico is trying to make the road wider. But the good news is we're not in that construction anymore. So this is Texas, bud. Does it look any different?
Nope.
It looks the same. All right. Here's contractor life. Work out in the fields, come back to your trailers. Work out in the fields, come back to your trailers. More contractor life. At least they give them nice covers. Okay, Coop. Nice covers to cover their trailers, keep the sun off of them. Here he comes. It's pretty green right now in Texas. You know, I guess it is still spring. We got some weird looking dogs out here in the field. But pretty green though. around in a couple months. Oh, there's more of those weird dogs. All right, Mr. Jameson, we are in Pecos, Texas. We're at the Sunoco. It says Stripes, but the gas is Sunoco. Top tier only for this rig. We did some MPG calculations. So, Jameson, when we were in El Paso the other day, we filled up before we went to the Caverns. And we just filled up again. So, how many miles have we driven since the last fill up?
254.
254. And then how many gallons did we just put in this?
28.522.
28 gallons. And then we did the math. What's the MPGs?
8.91.
8.91, the best of the trip. Holy cow. Little by gallon, we're going to pay off this exhaust and this tuner. It's going to take us an eternity, but it'll nickel by nickel, it'll happen. I'm so excited right now. And speaking of Pecos, it's famous for being the world's first official location for rodeos, horse rodeos and steer rodeos. So we pulled into their parking lot, and it was all closed up. So we called right next door is the Civic Center, and she said they only do a rodeo in June. And I said, well, that's an awful big facility for one rodeo. And she says, I know, but that's what it is. I said, shoot, because it's Friday, so I was hoping maybe tonight there'd be a rodeo or something. But no. But then while I had her on the phone, I asked her about this wind. I can't really convey to you guys how windy it is, but it is crazy windy. One of these little trash bins out here was blown. We put it back, but it was like blown out in the middle. It is stupid windy out here. And I asked the lady when I was on the phone, I said, what's up with this wind? And she just laughed. She says, yeah, this is it till May. And she's like, this isn't even the worst of it. And I said, why? But so it's nasty windy out here, especially driving a motorhome. It's like a giant billboard. And of course the wind is perpendicular to us. So as we're driving down the road, we're getting rocked. But anyways, we're just filled up the gas. Bailey made some sandwiches, and then we're gonna hit the road, keep on driving, since there's no rodeos in town. Jameson, what are you doing?
Steering.
Oh God, Mom. Kids like to do sketchy stuff with Dad. I had to take my sweatshirt off, so I had to trust Jameson with all of our lives. Oh, what are dads for other than doing sketchy stuff with their kids? All right, bud, that's mine now. Still pretty green. Jameson's coloring. Yep. Just cruising through Texas. Dad's turn. I want to do some of that. Oh, there he is. He's awake. Okay, we're on a random country road in Texas. First one I've seen in a long time. Most all the driveways are private, so they have gates. But this one actually said country road, or county road, I should say. I'm sorry, county road. So I pulled over, we drove in the distance a bit over the hill there, and we came from that way. So we know that there's nothing. The highway is behind us. So we're aiming at this direction where when we were up on that peak, and we were up on that peak, we could tell that there was no houses. So we're as safe as we could. We already had the gun safety talk with the kids. The kids already know how pretty good shooting, because they do shooting with their young Marines that they have. And so I'm going to get them all set up, and then we're going to do some shooting in Texas. Okay, Miss Bailey, commence firing. The boys are behind me in a safe spot. There we go. Okay, remember, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to fire. Aim down a little. We're just kind of aiming at the dirt. There it goes. Open her up.
Wow, it smells bad.
She's aiming at that no good cactus. There it goes. A little high, but that's what's good about a shotgun. It don't matter as long as you're close. All right, let's see what Jameson can do. There we go. You gotta cock it. There you go. He's keeping his finger away from the trigger. Hold it tight into your shoulder. There we go. Not too bad, huh?
No.
All right, open her up. We're aiming at that no good cactus again. Oh, good hit, dude. Did you see the water?
No.
Yeah, it's a big spray. All right, open her up. All right, now pick up your shells. All right, it's Mr. Cooper's turn at the Wild Wild West show. Go ahead, bud. All right. Nope. Yeah, you gotta pull that. See if you can do it with one thumb, or you gotta double it. Ah, so close. There it is. Okay. Now remember, it's ready to go. Only finger on the trigger when you're ready to pull. There it goes. All right. Okay, cock it. Hey, there you go. That cactus isn't dead yet. Nice. All right. What do you think?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
We got Dad's pistol. Bailey's up first. We had another gun safety course for each specific gun. That way we're just versed on each one. Okay, Miss Bailey, show us what you got. Okay. Now, like we talked about, hold on to it. It's going to kick a little, but it's not crazy. All right. That wasn't so bad, right? No, okay. You got to hold on a little bit tighter. The pistol's going like crazy like that. Okay, so hold on to it pretty good there. Kill that mean cactus. Ah, that was way better. Do you see how it kicked back less? Awesome. Okay, look at the last shell. The last shot leaves it open. It's a smart gun, isn't it? All right, Jameson, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, he's ready. All right. Remember, you got to hold on tight, but don't kill it.
Okay.
Nice. That was good control. Very good. You hitting that cactus? All right. Okay. It's Cooper's turn. Go ahead, bud. Okay. Is it in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, with authority, the best one yet. Watch her aiming the gun. Okay, you're aiming at Mr. Cactus over there. Remember, as soon as you pull it, it's going to fire. Nice. How'd that feel, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, do it again. That was good control. All right. What do you think?
Good.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're checking our victim. Here's a shotgun shell, or a shotgun blast, and it looks like a couple pistol rounds, the bigger holes. Here's a pistol round. There's some of the shotgun.
There's a pistol one right there.
Oh yeah, there's a pistol one too. So we definitely. Oh look at. Oh yeah, look at that one. We caught that. Had to have been a bullet. Yeah, that went lengthwise. Here, get out of the sun so I can see it. Dude, that had to go perfectly straight down that cactus. God dang it.
Someone hit it right there.
Yeah, the entrance.
Oh yeah, we did a bunch. Cause look, this one went straight down the cactus too. We got some sharp shooters. There's one. So we were definitely hitting our target close enough that they should be scared.
There's one right there.
But that's crazy though, that thing shot perfectly straight down it. You can see it. It opened it up. You can see that it opened it up. That's crazy. What are the chances of being perfectly in line with that cactus?
Apparently pretty high.
Yeah, apparently pretty good.
Oh look, someone.
So there's the exit wound
Yeah, I shot
of the shotgun blast, and
I shot over here once.
over there.
Where did someone shoot?
There's that one. Okay, for proof, and not just for proof, because we do this even if there isn't a camera. We pick up all of our shells and casings, because, otherwise it's nasty and people are jerks.
Where'd they all go?
There's one behind Bailey, she just stepped on it.
And hanging on the wall behind him,
All right,
his most prized possession,
Dad's gonna drive.
Hamlet of Loch Monroe.
Kids are eating snacks. We just got done shooting,
Very cool.
so I'm gonna be riding solo up here. I got no navigator now. Oh God.
Very cool.
I don't quite understand it, living out here, but I respect it, I guess. We are in the middle of nowhere. There's this ranch. That river is the border from Texas and Mexico. We're getting pretty close to the border. I've seen quite a few Border Patrol trucks parked on this road out here in the dirt. There was even one that had the telescoping camera system in his truck bed. He was up on a hill with the camera all the way telescoped out, just hanging out. I'm assuming infrared cameras and whatnot for the evening. But we're pretty close to the border. There's one of those cameras. It's on the back of a truck. Okay, we got the old Pecos River. And there's the old Pecos River Bridge. I pulled over just because I wanted to see it before the sunset. Well, I mean, before it got dark. The sun already set. We just pulled over on the highway up there somewhere, and there's an old road. You can see the road here, but it was blocked off, so we just parked on a shoulder. It was safe, and went on a little hike. And then you can see this used to be like a rest stop. There's a little barbecue there and picnic table, and I don't know if they used to have an awning on these pillars or a gazebo or something. But I just wanted to check out the river. Looks pretty. It's a pretty big cliff over there. This may or may not be a trail that's coyotes and immigrants. Look at this Cooper. We don't know what's going on here, but this is here and we're using it. Cooper's in America. How does it feel?
Good.
On that side of the fence?
Oh, so over here in Mexico?
No, I'm just kidding. This is, like I said, this is just a fence. The fence is for cattle, and this is just for humans to get over the fence. There's the Pecos. Okay, there's the old Pecos River and Bridge. We were just hiking. Where's my finger? Down under there. And there's the road. And we were parked over by that bush. No, I think it was over here. Anyways. We're over on this side now. Apparently it's the hip place because there's about 3 other peoples. So we're just enjoying the view and then gonna have some dinner and then hit the road. What do you think?
Good.
Did you enjoy crossing the border?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bailey, what do you think of the view? It's pretty, huh? And then there was the sunset. I didn't catch it on film, but it was pretty. All right, Cooper, we found a historical marker plaque here. What can you tell me about this bridge?
It was built in 1957.
Yeah.
It's 1,310 feet long
That's
and
long.
273 feet high.
So we just we were looking this way, and then we came around the corner because this looks like a pretty good river. And then we look over here, and then it peters off to nothing. So I don't know about that. It's kind of deceiving. Probably pretty shallow. Okay, kids. We just got off the phone a few minutes ago with Grandma. Called her, see if she's still kicking. Just had some beef stew for dinner. Delicious. And we're still at that Pecos Bridge. But I wanted to do the video tonight because I'm going to drive for another few hours into the night. And the kids are already ready for bed, so they can just fall asleep while I drive. So we'll do our little nightcap video right now. So a couple things we didn't talk about was the kids' impressions really on Carlsbad. What I can say though is the video and the pictures don't do it justice because it is massive. It's almost cavernous, some would say. Yeah, I didn't have a light bright enough to really give you depth other than what they had lit up. But I recommend going if you guys have never been. It was definitely big. What do you think, Bailey?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 750 feet, I think, below ground.
Yeah, something like that. It was pretty deep. Yeah. What was your favorite thing, Coop? That's Carlsbad.
Probably seeing how big those rocks are and how high the ceiling is.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. What about you, Bailey? What was your favorite thing? There's a lot of stuff to see.
I don't think Dad took a picture or video of it, but there was this rock-looking thing, and it looked like a walrus.
Yeah, I don't know if I did.
Yeah, I don't think he did. But
I told them to tell me to take pictures of anything they wanted, and so if I didn't take a picture, you're bad. What about you, bud? What was your favorite thing of the caverns?
Mine was probably looking at the stalagmites and stalactites that were like that close.
Yeah. Well, put your hands this way. Yeah, that close. So maybe one day you guys will I appreciate that. I didn't just say last night, F it, we're just driving. So we shifted gears and it was actually ended up being a nice night last night, just hanging out. Yeah, that. And then, so next thing we got to talk about is we went on the drive. I forgot that Texas is mostly private. There's not much public land in Texas. It's all owned by ranchers and oil tycoons and whatnot. So anytime there was a turnout, it was a gated fence. Like there wasn't any just roads. So when I saw that country road or county road, whatever it was, I pulled over and did some recon, and then we went shooting. I had just a few of the 410 shells left, so that's why we were trying to find more. But what do you think, Bailey? 410 was good, the shotgun?
Yeah.
Didn't kick too hard. You guys shot it last trip.
Yeah, it hurt a lot more last trip because I didn't put it in my shoulder properly.
I put it on my bone.
Yeah, same.
Last time or this time?
Last time.
Last time,
This
yeah.
time it felt much better.
Yeah.
Because we've grown.
Yes, you have. What do you think, bud?
Yeah, last time, it's not like I remember because, well, now we're older and we know how to use it better.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, last time it was like...
Yeah. So we shot that. That was a gun that Grandpa got me for when I was about your age. So, still shooting. And then the old pistole, the 9mm. What do you think, Bailey?
It scared me the first time.
Yeah, they had never shot that. So that was their first time with the 9.
When Bailey did it, I was like, oh, geez, what if it flies out of my hand?
It's a
She
valid
made
fear.
it look hard.
Yeah.
But then once I did it, it was hard, but not as hard as I
Yeah.
thought.
Yeah, what do you think, bud?
I thought it would have more like a... Since the bullets are like...
Yeah.
that big.
Yeah, no, those are a 45 would definitely kick more. But yeah, you guys did good. Not too bad. That cactus is probably dead for sure.
Wasn't that like a 9mm?
9mm, yeah. Yep. And then what else? Anything else we got to talk about that we didn't talk about? I think that was it. Like I said, I'm gonna drive for a few more hours, get to Laredo, and then sleep for a few hours, and then get up and drive to Brownsville hopefully tomorrow. Go see Elon's Rockets. So the kids are gonna finish the movie, and we made it was a boring day so far. We've driven about
7 or 8.
well, it was like a 5-hour drive, but we made it like 8 hours with the stops and stuff. But yeah, and then I didn't film, but we met a nice bunch of people here at this rest stop we stopped at. I don't know where they were from. I should have asked, but she sounded like she was from New Zealand or Australia or something. But she gave us some tips and pointers on down south because they just came from there on where to stay and what not to do. Yeah.
I wonder if they're like all friends, like just like 2 friends that came and they said, "Oh, let's go here."
Yeah, I'm not sure. We didn't ask. Well, we talked to her for about 15 minutes. The group of them. We were looking at stars too. They're our kind of people because they're out there looking at. That's another thing. When we're done here, we're gonna go look. I'm not gonna film it because it'll be black. But there's the planetary alignments and stuff. So, and they were out there looking and they were talking about the star apps. And I said, I got the star app, and I'm like, man, you guys are just like us. So it was cool. So that's what we're gonna do after we're done making this video. Is we're gonna go look at the stars, see if we can see the planets. We already saw. We don't even know what that was. It wasn't where Venus was supposed to be.
Yeah, it did.
And it was too bright for Mars, so I don't know. But all right. Well, goodbye, everybody. Unless do you guys have anything else to say to the world?
Good night.
Good night and bye. Okay.
Yeah, bye-bye.
All right then. Over and out.
Go the Rockets.
We're at the old Texaco. There it is. Got 8.19 mpgs. So doing pretty good on the mileage. We're at about a little less than a half tank, but I don't know how far we're going. So I wanted to play it safe. Come along with me for a middle of the night Border Patrol inspection station.
How you doing, sir?
What's up, man?
Good, good. Where you come from, sir?
Well, California, but
Ooh, it's a long
going to
drive.
Florida, yeah.
Go to Florida?
Yeah, but Laredo tonight.
Oh, Laredo. Okay, good, good.
Yeah.
You mind if I look in the back real quick?
Sure.
It's open?
Oh, back here?
Yes.
Oh, no, it's not open. Hey, Bailey, can you unlock the door? Bailey? Is it open? It should be open now?
It should be open?
No, Bailey, oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
I got the sleeping babies.
Okay. Good, good. You citizens?
Yeah.
Have a great night, sir.
Thank you, too. Alright. I don't know if you can hear the last thing you said is, are we citizens? I said, yeah. Okay. 1:15 in the morning. We're at the old Laredo Welcome Center. Time to go to bed.